Guess what? I'm still alive. Okay, now my voice is going to be up. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm still alive and kicking. Actually, not physically kicking because I can't do that. Not anymore, not at my age. I mean, not as strong as I used to. Yeah, I used to play soccer. I used to kick the ball a lot, but now I wouldn't be able to do that. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I'm back. Um, I had been going through a difficult time, and things sort of worked out, sorted out. And I'm not sure yet, but anyhow. And then, what was it? Last week? Yeah, last week. Oh my gosh, Stray hadn't been feeling, I mean, he's been feeling kind of good, but I don't know. He's been like scratching himself a lot and licking, but he doesn't have fleas. I know that for sure. Um, anyhow, and he's lost some weight, but he's eating like normal. Like sometimes he eats more, he wants more food, but he's been losing weight. So I took him I took him to the vet um, last week. Yeah, last week. Anyhow, because I wanted to know if there's an antihistamine for cats, right? Anyhow, I I know like in last August I had taken them to uh, to the vet because I changed vets and everything was okay. I mean, he weighed 13 pounds at the time. I mean, he was uh, he was scratching and that, but you know, I really didn't think much about it. He's lost a lot of fur, but I thought maybe because he's an indoor cat now that his coat was changing. But anyhow, um, yeah, everything was good except that um, the doctor could feel like he had an nodule on one of this on his thyroid gland, a small one, and his heart rate and everything was good. He felt really good, but he could hear a bit of he has a heart murmur. Anyhow, so last week I took him back. Like I said, I took him back to the vet last week or the week before. Anyhow, to see if there's like an antihistamine for cats. Anyhow, so um, the doctor checked him out and everything, and because I know like he's balding in some areas now underneath it. But anyhow, um, he lost weight. He lost 3 pounds. His heart was racing, and the doctor listened to his heart for longer than normal just to see if he would calm down, but he didn't. His heart rate was really fast. Um, and the nodule he could still feel on his thyroid. So um, I wanted to like get, you know, the itching and that over with because he has a cyst on his left cheek. And he needs surgery for that, but he can't have surgery if he's poor guy. He's scratching and that. It's not, you know, to wear a cone and then not being able, you know, like when you try to reach that impossible itch in the middle of your back and you can't reach it, but it's driving you crazy. But anyhow, um, so he took a blood test and And he said it will tell us everything about what's going on with him inside, everything. I mean, you know, like it's widespread, it's geriatric because of his age now. He's 13 years old. But blood tests. And what else was there? I just lost the train of thought a little bit. But anyhow, so like the blood test came back and everything is great. Like his liver, his kidneys are fine. His chemicals and his vitamins and that his minerals are all normal. He's not a diabetic, thank goodness. So everything is great except the numbers for his thyroid are up. So now he's on a medication I have to give him twice a day, 12 hours apart. And it's not I'm not too happy with the medication because there's a lot of side effects that could happen. But so far he's tolerating the feel good, but in a month he has to go back for another blood test to make sure everything, to see to adjust the medication to lower the dosage, hopefully. And just to make sure that there's nothing else going on because of the medication. Anyhow, so that's what things that have been happening here. Anyhow, and like I said, there was something else that has to do with where I'm living. But which, anyhow, I ended up getting depressed over it. But you know, I've lost like interest in crafting, although I did try to do a few things and like it took me a long time to do, and it's like not every day, and I really miss crafting and it's in me to do it, but I just sit at my table and it's like blah. But I will show you 3 things that I've done in what's it, over a month now. Yeah. Anyhow, so I'll start with the first thing that I did, and this took me, like I said, took me a while to do because it's just not there, right? This is a tag, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do anything for the top of it, but anyhow, the background, you see the blue and the yellow, and that was from a napkin. Let's see, you're here, right? You're here, right? Okay. That was a napkin. I'm sorry. And then I did some stamping on it with Tim Holtz, one of Tim Holtz swirl stamps, and that's and in the back there. And this is one of Tim Holtz paper dolls. And this is a die cut I have. I'm not sure if it's Tim Holtz die cut or a die cut that I bought. I think this is a die cut that I bought years ago from AliExpress. And this is just a sticker right here. This is a sticker that I had bought from AliExpress. Anyhow, and then I went around it with I don't remember what color, gold, I think, just around the edge. Anyhow, and then I backed it. I backed it with some paper, and yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, May 28th when I did this one. I just put my initials and I signed it here. Anyhow, so that's the tag I done. Okay, and now before I get into that bigger one, and what I also did was Okay, here we go. I used some, yeah, one day what I did was I sat down and I did, what do you call it? Some paper, some, oh my gosh, some Scotch tape. And what I did was I colored it. Anyhow, it's in the kitchen. I did some with alcohol inks. Anyhow, so, and I also did with alcohol inks. I don't know if you could see this. I did, I found some little, like teeny little small safety pins. Yeah, so I, uh, I stained some of those. I colored some of them with like I said, with alcohol inks. Dimmel's alcohol inks. I did some ball pins also, and some paper clips. So I hope you guys can see that. Is there something that I could put this on? Maybe that'll show it better. Let's see. What do I have here? Black cardstock. And you see that? So I want to show you guys. I think you can see that better on the black. Yeah, I'm in my living room. And, so, there you go. That's what I did with that. Okay. Okay. Now, just want to put these back into the in here. Okay, that's done. Now this. I've been watching a lot of videos and that, and I've been really inspired by a few YouTubers. Um, uh, okay, I'll have to get back to you on those. Oh boy. Anyhow, I'm sorry. Anyhow, I plan on doing another video tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, and then I will list the people that when I upload this later, what I'm going to do is in the description box below, I'm gonna look for the names of the people who have been watching, just some awesome crafters and who've inspired me to try something like this. Anyhow, and yeah, I'll list their names down in the description box below. And when I do my video tomorrow, I will mention them on camera. And hopefully that you guys haven't already subscribed to their channel, so you need to go and subscribe and check them out. Anyhow, one of them was, I think, Crafting by Toni. And another one is Maddie's. Yeah, she does a lot of Tim Hort's work. Maddie's, I'm not sure. Anyhow, I'm sorry. But anyhow, okay, so this is this is how this came to be. I've been inspired by a lot of people, like a few people on YouTube. What I did was this film strip here. That's I got that from AliExpress. Okay, and behind it there's that's one of Tim Holt's photographs. And what I did was I crunched it up. Um, I crunched it up to give it some texture and that. So, and then what I did was, because of my inexperience with using the product, I used alcohol ink. Okay, that's the color on the photograph itself. Okay, and it just spread like that, and it's like it got her on her face and that. So I didn't know how to take it off, and by the time I could figure anything out, it was already dried. So yeah, so like if you're gonna do alcohol inks on the photographs, just be a little careful because it just anyhow. Crafting by Toni just did a video on this on using alcohol inks on photographs. So I'm pretty sure that's her name. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Anyhow, so I put that down, and the base of it, not this part here, the base of it was I had I had glued some newspapers together, and then I gessoed them, and then so that's what I used on the base of it, and then I had colored it, and I sorry, this is part of it here. You can see a little bit of it here. I had torn it back, okay, because it's different layers, and then this colors here. I just colored it with sprayed it with some um, oh gosh, I forget. Okay, and I just did some sprays with Tim Holtz sprays. That's speckled egg and some what do you call vintage photo spray. Okay, in the background there you can see a little bit of there. Anyhow, then I covered it with some of the background papers here that you see here. This is from AliExpress, and this is like a postcard from one of Tim Holtz ephemera. This is Tim Holtz flowers. This is from his number chippets. This Your Journey to the Past. That's something that I had a long time ago. I don't remember where I got it from. And I added some of the Scotch tape because it was tearing. Okay, on some of this on the paper here, you could see it. And then I just stapled it on. And there's some more of my what do you call it? Scotch tape that I colored with alcohol inks. Okay. Um, okay, I did this is a ticket sticker I have, and that was I bought years ago at AliExpress. This is one of Tim Holtz ephemera. I think it's from, okay, one of his snippets, anyhow. And that's one of his butterflies. Um, this here's Curator, Tim Holtz Creator, that and that, this one also. Anyhow, and then I stitched all around it, and I did some stitching along here and here, and I had problems with my with my sewing machine, and to the point where at one point the needle broke, and I still anyhow that's anyhow it was a tangled mess. So anyhow, then I behind it I put some cheesecloth, okay, and this piece here, the base of it, that's Tim Holtz worn wallpaper Halloween from 2021, I think, the collection. Anyhow, so that's it. And then I just packed it with some coffee stain paper, which I used tea stain paper, and that I used um, some of the alcoholics. Um, uh, anyhow, I think that's his little shadow, I think. Or hickory smoke, the gray tone. I don't remember. That's what I mean, my head's not here. And then I just went around it with some alcohol, with, what do you call it, vintage photo and walnut stain around the edges. So that's it. So that's what I done. And this, like I said, I lost my mojo and I wasn't sure if I wanted to craft anymore. And it's like I'm forcing myself. So this took me like 2 weeks to do because I really wasn't into it and I kept trying and trying. And anyhow, so yeah, I did this on June the 2nd. So that's that one. Anyhow, I did a lot of talking in this one. Anyhow, so like I said, I plan on coming back tomorrow to do a video. I have something in mind that I want to do, and it depends on my day, how things go when I get up in the morning and how Stray is feeling. And if I'm not back tomorrow, I will be back on the weekend. Anyhow, so that's it for now. And that's what I've done in the past month or so. So anyhow, let me know in the comments what you think. If you like, yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think of what I've done while I was like trying to get back here. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I know every time that I'm gone away for a little while, I lose subscribers, but that's understandable. I don't blame them. Anyhow, so that's it, guys. Yeah, please like, thumbs up, do all those good stuff. Help support my channel, please. I would really, really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, guys, so that's it for now. And I'll see you later. Ciao. Yeah, there's my mouse. Here we are. Gotta turn this off now. That's it. Bye.